headlights ahead of the drivers here in Division 1. Merged with Division X. There's some big names on the grid, but who's going to come out on top? The lights are out here in Singapore, and it's a great start for TC as they are racing here in Singapore. It's going to be wheel to wheel going towards turn 1. I think Teshubi got a good start as well. Round the outside goes Jay Snowy, holds the lead. Teshubi trying to stick his nose around the outside as well. TC keeps his position, but behind is Teshubi. Then Reese feeling the pressure from Powell. There's yellow flags in the back, and I think that's Choke who's fallen back in the Aston Martin. Battling going on in the midfield as they go towards turn 5. Oh, look at that white Josh down the inside of Tano. I think there's been a collision. Tano spun to the back. And the Mercedes, who was potentially a favourite to win the race, has dropped to the back. It's going to be Jay Snowy, followed by Tixi, followed by Teshubi. I think Powell already putting the pressure on, feeling the pressure from Neb Restrom. Trying to cut through the field early. Already on the battery again on the run down to turn 16. Here he goes. Trying to switch to the inside, to the outside. Good defending there by White Josh, trying to force the Alfa Romeo to slow him up. Around the outside he goes as well. There's Red Banjo and Antonio Wright, two old sparring partners there, racing for years, and now Antonio Wright sneaks his way through with those medium tyres, past from Red Banjo. The chase is on. Heading towards Neb Restrom as well, another name I'm sure he's very familiar with. Here comes the Agli down the inside of Red Banjo into turn 1. He's confident as well. Goes the Alfa Romeo. And the legal room I believe was left. Oh, and there goes Tixi as well. Gone down the inside of turn 7. And that is the job done. He's got the move stuck, and now the plan is get away. But Jay Snowy always had a little lock up. Jay Snowy's trying to get the switch back going through turn 8. Around the outside of turn 9, he's got the space to do it. Just about, the Haas nearly colliding with him. Goodness me, that was close. Little bit of wheel bagging, but great awareness by the two of them. Jay Snowy takes the lead back again. He is slowly gaining there. Go to DRS wide open. You can see green on the screen. Here comes Tixi heading towards the inside of turn 7. He's going to get the move done, leaving lots of space, goes Jay Snowy. And the move is complete. The Williams retakes the lead once again.
The big change in the race, obviously a lot of battles going on.
Oh, Antonio! Antonio's lost it! And goes towards turn 13. I think Antonio lost the rear. It's put him in the wall. I believe that is wing damage on the car. I heard it. So look at his wing. And he is missing an end plate.
Oh.
Antonio Wright will have to pit early. Let's see if he
Teshubi just powers at any time he wants to.
Oh, big tap on the back. Jay Snowy's at the back of Teshubi. That's allowed Reese to get down the inside. And a silly mistake there by the man who was sat on pole. And now he's having to go defensive against Reese, who's seen an opportunity to put it on the podium. But he stays where he is. And that was lucky by Jay Snowy.
It's going to be
Teshubi is on the battery, actually. He's going for P1. Here comes Teshubi down the inside of turn 7. He is looking for the position. He knows the tyres are quicker, forcing Tixi all the way wide. Good legal room there, but Tixi drove himself off track. Round through turn 8. How much room we left on the outside? Very close. What brilliant battling between these two. And down the inside goes Teshubi. He takes the race lead. Will Tixi be able to respond? I don't think he will. And the McLaren, who was leading the championship at one point, is now back and leading this race. Don't think he'll be close enough to do it. Oh, safety car. I believe that's a choke. I want to say it's a choke. Show a little check at wings. That's a full safety car as well. It is choke, yeah. So that's gonna put a complete spanner in the works. I imagine everyone will head in.
Tixi will be licking his lips.
This has really worked out for him, hasn't it? Don't cut the pit lane, everyone. I'm gonna be watching you. Can I get anyone a free 5 seconds?
So, although it just means he doesn't get his undercut like he wanted, it means he's now on the best tyre to get to the end of the race.
Yeah, completely right. Antonio Wright will be back in this race as well. So will Fifas and Wavy. And the Red Bulls will have to double stack, and so will the Ferraris. So Banjo and Raven are going to get chopped down. And so will Powell as well. He's had a double stack too. And when will he go? Everyone waiting. Away he goes, and McLaren leads us away. Tixi caught a little bit off guard. Jay Snowy on those soft tyres. He's already putting the pressure on. Tixi's got off track. That's not going to help his exit. Here comes Jay Snowy down the inside of turn 1. This is where the overtake makes. That's going to put the pressure on down the inside of turn 1, leaving a little bit of room on the outside, and he's got the job done. Tixi forced all the way wide, still trying to hold on though. And Tixi demoted down to P3, and I think, look at that, Reese already trying to benefit off that. Around the outside of turn 5, has he got the room to do it? Very, very close to the wall, I think. But he has to back out of it. Reese is trying to get involved, getting on board with him as they go wheel to wheel. He's on the quicker tyres, and Tixi's dropped down 1. He might drop down 2 as well. The championship leader down the inside of turn 7, forcing Tixi wide. No, he's got a whole car ahead already. They've had their own arguments, they've had their battles, but here comes Neb round the outside of turn 7. I think Ziagli is going to defend it. He does not want to be overtaken here. Neb trying to hang around the outside. He is wheel to wheel. Ziagli not leaving too much room, and Neb is having to force to go off track. Going towards turn 13. Neb taking a wide line, really focusing on the exit. You can see. Here comes battery back on. Am I surprised? Here comes Neb. Pulls to the outside of turn 14. How much will Ziagli defend it this time? Red Bull down the outside. Look at the Alfa Romeo forcing him wide. Unbelievable defense there by Ziagli. But Neb finds room out the outside. And the Red Bull is unleashed to P6. And I think White Josh might be able to put the pressure on as well. Cintium and Raven West going multiple down the inside. Goes White Josh, backs out of it. And Cintium defending the outside. Raven trying to go for a switchback potentially. He stays where he is. And Cintium is holding him back. I think Tano's going to try and get involved as well. down the inside of the final corner. No backs out of it. So Teshubi and Snowy are doing very well. Always yellow flags. And that is a safety car. It's Wavy. He's lost his wing.
Wow,
Teshubi into the pits. That's crucial. Jay Snowy's gone in and followed him. Reese has stayed out. And look at that. 1 and 2 have gone in. That is crucial to this race. Look, finally, that front 5 has been broken. Tixi back on the podium again. Where is Teshubi going to come out? Yeah, you're right. So Raven West is in, following his teammate as well. So we can double stack with Ferrari for the second time this evening. And he will lead us away. Away he goes. There we go. Full throttle as they go towards the final corner. We are racing, resuming. Here's green flags. And a good exit there by Tixi on those hard tyres. They're already putting the pressure on. And there's Teshubi as well. He's beginning to charge through the field. Down the inside goes Teshubi on remote Banjo. Is there anything Banjo can do to defend that? I don't think there is. Teshubi's already through one. We're about to see the charge of the McLaren. Here comes Jay Snowy as well on those newer mediums around the outside of Banjo. And I believe, has he got the job done? He has. Jay Snowy's following him through.
I think that's quite scary to see. Banjo already losing 2 positions to the new tyres.
Yeah. Here comes Tano down the inside of turn 7. I think Ned backs out of that one. And he's trying to go for a switchback, actually. I think he's gone a little bit off track. Tano's gone a bit too heavy into the corner. Ned forced all the way wide, but has to block the inside of Teshubi. You saw him sniffing down the inside. He's had to hold off from it. And Tano gets his way through. So we're finally seeing Tano fighting up at the front. Teshubi looking for a move down the inside of turn 10. He's going for it down the inside, forcing them all the way wide. And Teshubi's going aggressive. That's already 2 overtakes in half a lap. Ziagli as well, got past Banjo. Banjo to motor down, 2P9. There's Jay Snowy down the inside of Nebraska. The tyre difference is enormous. And the Red Bull, I think they're beginning to realise. Yeah, I think they're beginning to realise they made a wrong decision. There's Raven West making position as well. There's Teshubi around the outside of Tano. Forced a little bit too wide there. Battery back on for Tano. He's trying to defend it, but he's pretty much defenceless. And I think they're realising pitting was a good idea. The Red Bulls are beginning to fall. Down the inside goes Tano, trying to defend it. Very hot into the corner. Teshubi's had to cut the corner. And he might have to give that position back, but I don't think he will. And there goes White Josh going around the outside of Mighty King. Very, very close racing there. And I think Raven's trying to follow him in as well. A little bit of collision there between the AlphaTauri and the Ferrari. Aston Martin's going wheel to wheel as well. There goes Raven around the outside. A good exit there by Choke as well. He's going to get Mighty King. Move towards the exit. They're going 3 abreast towards turn 5. Very close. The Aston Martins have collided. And the Aston Martins have collided. They've took Mighty King with him. And Cintium's got caught in it too. Unbelievable racing at the back there. But they have got caught. There's a big crash at the back. Only yellow flags, not a safety car as Jay Snowy is racing with Tano. Tano down the inside of turn 8, defends it off. As Teshubi going down the inside of Tixi, up at the front. And Teshubi already on the podium position. Yeah, the 2 Aston Martins and Mighty King went wheel to wheel through turn 5. And I think they just caught Cintium with it, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, 5th was also got.
Oh, Tano off track. And here comes Jay Snowy. A little bit of wall banging again. It looks like a bit of a rivalry between these 2. Tano around the outside of turn 1. Got to Riz a little bit. The racing one wasn't quite left. Tano rejoins the track right in front. Good defensive moves there by Tano. Jay Snowy still trying to push forward. Really good racing between these 2 as they go around turn 5. He has got the newer tyres as the Haas. As Antonio retires in track. Not a great debut from him. And Jay Snowy is gaining position. I think Tano might be looking to defend more than attack now. As Ziagli gets one. Ziagli's going to go down the inside of the other one. Here comes Ziagli on the soft tyres. Will he leave the room? No, he won't. He just forces them off track. Aggressive driving by the Alfa Romeo. And he's been clipped. Jay Snowy clips his rear. I think Tano's going to try and sneak his way around the outside. Here comes the Mercedes down the inside of turn 8. I think he's quite done it. A little bit of collision again and still wheel bagging all the way through the corner. Unbelievable is Tano holding on to this. Yeah, so there comes Ziagli at the back there. He's going to go for a move on Tano. Tano goes defensive to the inside, forcing Ziagli all the way wide. Alfa Romeo still not able to make a move. Tano's defense is unbelievable here. He's not letting anyone through. That's a spin for, I believe it's FIFA's again. And here comes down the inside, goes Tano, still trying to defend, forcing Ziagli all the way wide, taking the widest line possible. He's done it. And it was FIFA's who's retired, I believe, on track. Here comes Ziagli, DRS wide open again. Going for a move. Look at that, look at that. Cars going in the back there, 4 abreast. Nev's gone down the inside of 1, 2, 3. He's got 1, he's got 2. I think Tano's been forced on track. There's 6 cars on top of each other. There's Lewis ends well. Goes through turn 8, a little bit collision on the back. Tano's hit into the wall. What on earth is going on? And Ziagli's managed to escape. Neb's through. Raven's through. There's Mick, who came out of nowhere, still trying to fight Raven. Mick's trying to go down the inside of turn 10, backs out of it. This is the best he's been in all season. He needs to utilise this. And I think Tano got clipped by someone and didn't go, so just everyone went into him. We need to check wings. We need to do a check of wings. For that down the inside goes, I believe that's Alec on White Josh. Good move. As Teshubi takes the lead of the race. We're not even focused on the lead of the race. What on earth is going on in the midfield? Raven tries to take a wider line, but he's getting pushed through the corner by Mick, who's on those soft tyres. Here comes Raven, he wants to lead this train down the inside. Not much room left by Neb. Oh my goodness! And a little bit of a collision between the old sparring partners. Here comes Mick to pick up the scraps. And Neb Restroom may have given Raven wing damage doing that. We're going to have to see in terms of pace. I have no idea what the condition of wings are here. And even on the softs, dropped out. Oh, it's Mick! He's lost it on the final corner. He's into the wall, and it is a virtual safety. Oh, it's full safety car. Again! That's the third one. That's the third and final one. There's no more safety cars now. And we're going to have I think it's going to be a 2-lap shootout into Pisco Teshubi. That's worrying as well that Haas and Ferrari and Red Bull will have to double stack.
Again. Who's that stayed out?
Oh,
Snowy.
Jay Snowy. The Snowy is opting to stay out on those medium tyres. There are 9 laps old. And he's going to be looking to defend against incredibly fresh soft tyres. I think the first one to come out the pits will be Teshubi in the Popeye McLaren. He is.
Crucially this time for the Ferrari, it's Raven not getting held up.
Yeah,
but he is replacing his wing. So
Raven did get wing damage from that.
Time.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. For the first time this evening, he will be leading us away. It was once Reese, once Teshubi, now it'll be Jay Snowy. And it looks like he's gone early. Away he goes for the final 2 laps of the race, and Teshubi's already on his tail. Battery on with those fresh softs. The Haas is going to lead the race here in Singapore, but Teshubi already putting the pressure on. He's going to make a move before turn 1, it seems, burning the battery. They're going defensive by Jay Snowy, forcing him a little bit of a tighter line as he tries to hang it around the outsides of the fence, but Teshubi already through. The McLaren takes the lead at the Singapore Grand Prix. But now Jay Snowy, the focus is behind potentially, because here comes Reese, the championship leader, who's going to look to try and chase down and stay with them. Going through turn 5, it looks all pretty clean. No moves just yet. The battery is being burnt across the board. Here comes Reese, who's right in the gearbox of the Haas. Falls to the inside. He's not quite will to will, but he will be when he dives. Down the inside goes Reese, and the whole car ahead, forcing him all the way off. But he has got the move done. I think Powell's going to try and sneak his way through as well. Jay Snowy's still fighting it, forcing Reese all the way wide. That's going to allow Powell to go around the outside. They're going 3 abreast before turn 4. We've seen this before. The 2 Haas is going will to will. Here comes Tixi down the inside before turn 10. Being on board of them, he's got one of them. He's going to go 3 abreast. Very, very dangerous, very late on the brakes. And Tixi's forced him all the way wide. There's cars all over the place. We're going to see a spin at some point, surely. The 2 Hasses, a little bit of wheel banging between them. As Tixi stuck his way through, that must be so frustrating for Powell. He's lost the position there. Powell down the inside makes that position. Now, if Jay Snowy can defend.
Look at the gap.
For Powell. Yeah, look at the gap. Teshubi's already run away. Here comes the Agli around the outside of turn 14, trying to hang it there. Isn't going to be left much room. He has managed to do it. It's all about the exit speed, though. And he has got the move done. Now comes Neb, who's going to cut through, and maybe my predictions are right. He's not going to finish in the top 10. Then Neb down the inside of the final chicane. Oh, very close racing there, and Jay Snowy taps him. He's rejoined the track in front. I think Choke's going to try and get down the inside as well. Raven's dropped down a bit, so it's not easy for the Ferrari. Yeah, he is. Choke's cooking right now. Alex dropped back. And you can see there's Tano as well, trying to make a move on the Red Bull of Banjo. As the Ferrari, Raven West going down the inside of Neb. Not left too much room, and Raven's up to P8, so I'm watching so many things at once. And they go, there's Jay Snowy defending from Choke down the inside. The Haas, the Aston Martin, who looked like he was in a bad position, he's fighting back for some good points here, down the inside of turn 8, forcing him all the way wide. I think, Raven's running to the back of them. It's hard to see because the tree, Raven's trying to stick his head down the inside, Choke's been spun! And Choke potentially, I think he was spun by the Haas actually, and here comes Raven, trying to pick up the scraps down the inside of turn 10. He's not left very much room. I think Jay Snowy turned in a bit too early there. And Raven up to P6 is what a brilliant redemption drive we're seeing here. Tixi as well got a penalty. The Powell's got a penalty. Oh, Joey, yeah, he's Snowy in a wall. What is going on back there? So many cars on top of each other. Here comes Neb down the inside of his teammate. Red Bull switching positions. I think Neb's going for a position. Banjo's trying to get past his teammate. He wants a position. We're going to look to the front after a chaotic field race, one of the best of the season. It is Teshubi back on the front row. He's back on the podium. He's won the Singapore Grand Prix. Race takes it from him through penalties. And Powell completes that podium